Good morning, YTPC. Technically Philly Piper Mike here. As you may notice, I changed my name from Philly Piper just to Mike Rizzo, which is my God-given name. I'm just gonna go by Mike. You know, I like making videos with all the hoopla and all that stuff around. I'm just gonna, the videos that I do make is just gonna be just me. So, Mike here. It is Tuesday, May 31st. It's currently 73 degrees. It's going up to 97 today. It's going to be hot as shit today. Fairly hot tomorrow, and then back into like the normal temperatures, like low 80s, high 70s the rest of the week. So, thank God. Well, you know, I can deal with it for a day, but I hate it when it's that hot. It might actually force me inside today to smoke a pipe in the basement, as opposed to smoking a cigar out on the front porch, because that's too damn hot. And it's just not enjoyable to suffer out there on the porch sweating your ass off when I can turn the rabbit air on and smoke a pipe in the basement. So that might be going down today. But knowing me, I'll be suffering, sweating my ass off smoking a cigar. Anyway, so today I'm smoking my Briar Blues Radice 25th anniversary pipe. And in it, smoking some HH Pure Virginia. I was just in the mood for some Pure Virginia. I haven't made a video in a while. I haven't smoked a pipe in a while. So, figured I would smoke one on the ride to work today. So not pipe related, cigar related. Last week at the Wooden Indian. So the week before I was out with COVID, and it sucked. And it was really nice to finally get back to work and get out of the house last week. And I hadn't stopped up the Indian, obviously, for that week. So Tuesday, after work, I popped in, and who was there but Terrence Riley from Aganorsa. Super nice guy. It was, you know, the owner Dave, the general manager Dan, John, a couple of the other Cameron, a couple of the other guys that worked there, Anthony. And myself, just sitting there, shooting the shit, smoking a cigar, hanging out with Terrence Riley. Awesome time. And anybody who knows me knows I'm a huge Aganorsa fan. Many of my favorite cigars are either made by Aganorsa themselves, like Supreme Leaf, Guardians of the Farm, Cerebus, Rare Leaf, or are made by Aganorsa at the Aganorsa factory using Aganorsa's Criollo 98 and Corojo 99, like a lot of warped stuff, a lot of Illusion, HVC. Stuff like that. So if it's not a direct Aganorsa brand. It's a blend made by them. And that was really cool. And then Friday, was it Friday? Yeah, Friday I pop in. I'm going into the humidor to get something. I pop in my head into the lounge, and I'm like, and Steve Saka and Dave Lafferty from Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust was sitting there. And I ended up sitting there and hanging out with Steve Saka, who you also may know did the Stillwell cigars, worked with Cornell and Deal. And I talked for about 20 minutes with Steve about pipe tobacco, pipe blends, you know, his love for pipe smoking. I mean, he basically he worked for Drew Estate, and you know, all the Liga Privada stuff, that's all Steve and Nick Malilla, who's from Foundation. They basically did all that Liga Privada stuff and all the broadleaf stuff, and so they were huge industry guys for Drew Estate, and then they both left. Nick founded Foundation Cigars, and then Steve did Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. But Steve was telling me how, I mean, he's like a giant in the industry, you know. I mean, it would be like walking in and, you know, having Per Jensen or Jeremy Reeves, or, you know, somebody that's like well known in the industry. And he was telling me how when he was in the service, his first love's always been cigars, but when he was in the service, he couldn't afford to smoke cigars, so he started smoking pipes. And you know, he's like, I could buy, you know, a $10 cigar and smoke it once, or I could buy a $10 tin and get 20 smokes out of it. And he was, you know, talking about, you know, he likes light Englishes and stuff like that, and then, you know, he said like Mark Tinsky's one of his favorite pipe carvers, and it was cool, like, because everybody else, I was the only pipe smoker in there, so everybody else, you know, obviously I'm sure he talks cigars all day long, but I think he enjoyed talking pipe for a little bit, because he's still, you know, he's got a bunch of pipes, a bunch of pipe tobaccos, obviously doing the Stillwell cigars, you know, with all the pipe tobaccos, working on Jeremy Reeves and stuff. So it's pretty cool, and that's the cool thing about the Wooden Indian, you know, being that it's right across the street from my work, and I usually pop in and grab a cigar or two on the way home. When I go in there, you know, in early afternoon is usually when all the reps and guys like that are in there. So it's kind of cool. Pretty lucky that I get to have a place like that right across the street. And I hung out for like an hour and a half and just, you know, bullshitting, talking about all the different, you know, cigars and pipes, and it was cool. So it was cool for me to have, you know, two of my favorite cigar brand owners, or heads of the, you know, Terrence isn't the owner, he's kind of just like the face of the franchise type of deal, and Steve is the owner. I'd met Dave Lafferty before, about a month and a half ago, and he was doing his rep business. And at the same day, you know, the guy from AJ John, the rep from AJ Fernandez was in there. The guy from Villiger, I think his name's Omar, he was in there. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, so I hope everybody's been good out there. I hope everybody's been doing well. Since I haven't talked to you very often, it's been nice being able to, not gonna lie, drive to work, listen to sports talk, smoke a cigar if I want to, smoke a pipe if I want to. Not having to make videos. It's just been a nice change of pace. Kind of recharge the batteries a bit. Yeah, and as far as the name change goes, like, you know, in my other presence on YouTube, just as a watcher and normal commenter on other videos that are not pipe related at all, it was getting kind of tedious or annoying to be like, you know, oh, what's Philly Piper? Why Philly? What's your, you know? So I was like, I'm just gonna put my name as what it is. It makes it easier, you know. Especially like some of the other things that I watch and comment on, or a couple channels on my Patreon on, you know, to be able to comment under my name and not have to like explain or switch back and forth or stuff like that. So it's just, you know, it's easier, and everybody knows, you know, now you know who I am if you didn't already, which I'm sure you do, especially if you're you know, a new age pipe smoker or friends with me on Facebook. I mean, it's no surprise. But anywho, guys, that's all I really got for you today. I'm really enjoying HH Pure Virginia. It's just so good. It's such a quality tobacco. Such a sweet, delicious Virginia. So we'll see. Scott sent out his samples of his home blend that he made and grew and cultivated. And the only review I saw was Earl, and he gave it a rave review. I mean, he was raving about it. He's saying how great it was, and he would buy a pound of it, which is awesome. So we'll see. I mean, Scott definitely, you know, dabbles in a lot of other stuff. You know, he'll be the first to tell you. He makes meads and hot sauces and vanilla extracts and all kinds of stuff like that. So if anybody has the touch to make a blend and to make a good one, I would assume it would be Scott. So we'll see. Hopefully I get mine today. And if I do get mine today, then I'll do a review of it tomorrow. I'm going to do I'm not going to smoke it beforehand. I'm going to do a first impression and just smoke it straight away. So I'm looking forward to that. So you might get 2 videos in a row, back to back. That would be interesting. But anyway, guys, that's all I really got for you. I hope you guys, 14 minutes, man, I've been rambling. I hope you guys have a great day. You might see me tomorrow if I get Scott's sample. If not, you'll see me the next morning after I get the sample. I'll do a review on that. Scott said he wanted, you know, honest reviews. Don't sugarcoat anything. If I like it, cool. If not, just tell him what. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, it was great seeing you. Great talking to you. Talking at you. I'll talk to you guys soon. And remember, as always, the left lane is for passing. See you guys.